We're actually going to show them to you. Our very own TaTiana Cash is there live this morning with a preview of some of the costumes available at the sale. Good morning, TaTiana.
All right, yes, I am dressed here in full garb, as you can see things, and I'm also here with Chris, our director. Yes? So kind of tell me, when it comes to selling and outfits and costumes, what do we have available?
We pretty much have everything available, from vintage clothes for men and women from the 1920s all the way up to the 1980s, as well as children's costumes and some craft pieces that moms and dads may want to turn into a great Halloween costume.
Now, of course, we're selling a bunch of different things, but everything doesn't necessarily have to be costumes. Like, you have a gambit of things. Can I tell me what exactly can moms, kids, people come and look for when they see stuff here?
We've got everything from great winter coats, as well as some vintage coat pieces. This beautiful piece. And then we also have crazy, sun-kissed lemons.
Naturally. I personally would wear that all the time. So I'm actually dressed in quite... Can we describe my attire for me? Shall we? Here, you hold and I'll just swirl for you. Here, go ahead.
Okay, so we definitely have the fairy wings, we have an Asian-inspired hat, and then, of course, we have the perfect princess skirt. I mean, what little girl would not want this outfit for Halloween?
So kind of tell me, so we've got the vintage items, we've got some things. What are we selling them for? How can people purchase them? How are we giving items out, I suppose?
It's a bag sale, so you can buy one of 3 different bags, a $5 bag, a $10 bag, or a $15 bag, and you are free to go into the theater and just shove until your bag is completely full. So we also have normal work shirts, so men who are working out on the oil fields who are tired of spending a lot of money on a good shirt and getting it ruined, they can come here and buy 20 shirts for $5, and then they don't have to worry about it.
Wonderful. I'm thinking we should go and look at some of the things that are hanging on the rack. I mean, I'm displaying wonderful items, but we should really kind of just check out what's going on. So kind of show us some things that we can look for. Give us some ideas.
Well, we've got this great gold lame body Martian suit.
Yes.
It's either a full costume to start with, or you can add to it.
What could one be if they were in full golden attire?
Oh, I think you can be a Martian, you can be a space alien, a fish. If a mother has a great imagination, she can turn this into a fish like no one's business. Oh. Or you could be Jane Fonda.
Yes. Okay, so Jane Fonda is an option. Let's go ahead and look at some other things. What are some things that you already have set up, I suppose?
This looks beautiful. Beautiful nymph outfit with the wood nymph for your Renaissance fairs or for Halloween or just a little tea party with the girls.
Okay, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. So of course Halloween's coming up, but what are Valentine's Day? Make me red, make me gorgeous. Show me something.
This beautiful vintage coat. Really nice and warm, and the one thing that Dakota Stage has decided to do, whatever we don't sell, we will be donating all of our coats to homeless shelters to make sure people are warm this winter.
Wonderful. So Dakota Stage, we're about making money, but at the same time, we still give to those in need. I like that.
Yeah.
So kind of tell me, how long have you all been in organization, business, working? Dakota Stage, tell me about that.
Since 1979. We've been in this building since the 80s as a community theater, and this year we've just expanded and we've hired our 2nd staff member.
Yay! 2. Okay, so when it comes to the sales, do you do them every year? Is this kind of a new thing? Kind of tell me what's going on when it comes to the sales themselves.
This is our 2nd sale we've done. We did one about 2 years ago. It was very profitable for us as well as the community. And being a community theater, that's our main mission, that everything's about the community. So it took us about 2 years to re-up some more costumes, and then we're ready to do it again.
All right, Chris, well, wonderful. So we're going to go ahead and take a break right now. I'm actually going to come back in more of an adorable outfit. I know you're dying to see what it is. Head right into break and we'll be right back.
One of the most common foot problems that people have is called plantar fasciitis. Plantar fasciitis, heel spurs, heel pain, they're all the same thing. 90 to 95% of people will heal from plantar fasciitis without surgery. By far the most important thing when it comes to plantar fasciitis is taking the stress off of the plantar fascia. I see patients 2 to 3 times and we get them heading in the right direction.
Hi, Hi, I'm Gene Zimmerman here at Zimmerman's Furniture.
And I'm Kim. We are thrilled to announce the arrival of a very exciting new brand of furniture,
HGTV. Zimmerman's has been selected as one of only 50 stores in the United States and the only one in North Dakota to carry the HGTV line.
We know you love the fashion and design you see on HGTV, and now you'll find this beautiful furniture right here at Zimmerman's.
Come in and see us, and remember, Zimmerman's will always save you money.
Morning. Okay, so we're back. Well, I'm back here, still at Dakota Stage, and I am in awesome dinosaur slash, dragon attire, and I'm gorgeous. These are just some of the awesome items that you can buy here. Notice my tail, very intense, intricate. Chris, kind of tell me, what else do we have going on? So obviously this gorgeous attire outfit. I actually might wear this the rest of the day. Monica, if you don't mind. Kind of tell me, what else do we have going on?
At the sale, we've got suits, we've got vintage clothes, we've got kids' costumes, adult costumes like this, and coats, work clothes, overalls, all those types of things, and a lot of hats.
I heard there was a room full of hats.
There is. We have an entire room downstairs still full of hats that we have not gone through yet.
Okay. How do we get these things? Like, do they just appear out of nowhere? Do actors just come and bring them? Or is it basically you just find stuff? Like, where does all this come from?
Well, like the dragon costume you're wearing was made by a mother for one of our student productions. Some of the stuff we buy, some of the stuff is donated. It just depends on what we need for each of our productions.
Okay, but sometimes stuff is hard to come by, but of course you're saying a lot of people bring stuff. So when it comes to our plays, don't you need every single, who doesn't need this dinosaur outfit for a Midsummer Night Dream or, I don't know, Hamlet? Isn't this important?
It is. It is very important, but space is an issue, so sometimes we just have to get rid of things, so we offer them to the community.
Okay. Some plays or things that you have coming up. So we're trying to give some space and things. So what exactly are the things that we're doing now? What are some of our productions?
We just opened our 36th season last night with Boing, a French farce, and that plays through October 19th. Mm-hmm. And then on October 24th and 25th, we are doing an interactive improvisational experience play called The Awesome 80s Prom, where you actually get to go to the prom, and you might be able to find a prom dress on our costume sale, and you interact with the actors, and it's just like reliving the 80s all over again.
I was born the very last 3 months of the 80s. They were crazy times. I believe there was a dragon in that. I'm just saying.
There probably was. Yes, there were a lot of dragons in the 80s, especially if you were doing the 80s right.
Okay, awesome. So let's go ahead and look at some of the blazers and things. Is it just for males? Is it females? Can little people, like children, wear that blazer? Like, what do we have?
We've got a lot of different things. We have plenty of smoking jackets and tuxedos, full tuxedos, tail tuxedos. We've got waiter outfits. We've got full three-piece suits, and they come in all different sizes. And that's kind of the fun thing about the costume sale is you get to come in and just start digging and find the perfect treat for yourself.
Now, you said this is the second time that we've done it in such a grand scale. Are there any fun stories or anything that you can remember when you watch people dig and find things? Like, what did you get to see last year?
The last time we've done it, people are just crazy. They just run at these tables and they just start digging and things are flying. It's like a movie. You just see people digging and then they start pulling on each other, and it's like they want this piece and they'll hide pieces around, so people can't steal them. There's some great little gems here that you can only find if you dig and if you have an eye. You have to, like any thrift store shopping experience, you have to go with that eye and ready to know what you want to look for.
Let's talk cost. Let's talk money. I will give you $2 because that's all I have on me currently, or I'm going to hide this cost when it comes to, I know we said it's a bag sale, but how much financially are we talking here when it comes to costumes and things?
For us, we probably have anywhere from $3 to $5 million locked up in all these costumes. Mm-hmm. When you look at all these pieces, we probably have, 700,000 costume pieces alone, and that is everything from fur coats to tuxedo shoes, all that type of stuff, some of which will be in the sale. So we're hoping to make this coming weekend at least $2,000.
So how much is it going to cost me as a buyer?
Well, it's a $5 bag for the small bag, and I know that would fit into a bag, and that would probably be like a $90 costume if you bought it at retail.
Fun. Okay, wonderful. So let's just do the quick basics real quick. So what time, when, where, how much should I buy, what should I bring? Go.
Dakota Stage, right down on Main Street, starting at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning, 8 to 3.
Wonderful. Chris, thank you so much for your time. I truly appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio. I'm coming back in this costume. Please do not be surprised. This is my outfit for the day.
You know, and it's so fitting, actually, TaTiana.